All right, good morning, folks. And a wonderful 10th of Tavis. And the wonderfulness of the 10th of Tavis should be that it's transformed from a fast day to a day of celebration. This day, over 2,500 years ago, Nebuchadnezzar surrounded Jerusalem for 2.5 years. And eventually brought down to the downfall and destruction of Jerusalem on Tisha B'Av, of course. So that's today, and a fast day as a result. So we're in the Mimer. Yehuda, Ata, you do hachecha. Your brothers will acknowledge. Excuse me. Will acknowledge. Today's wake-up call comes from within. Nothing to feed that wake-up call. So we explained Yehuda is the fourth brother. Spiritually, Reuven is the idea of the first chapter of the Shema, which is an awareness, a vision, seeing godliness, as Reuven means to see God, see my son. Excuse me. Shimon is the second son. Shimon comes from Shema, to hear. That's more distant than seeing. That refers to the second paragraph of the Shema. And then Levi, which means to escort, as God will be that in simple meaning, Yaakov would be escorted to Leah, that she will be a wife. She's got her full share of the 12 tribes, right? Her equal portion, at that time at least, right? And then, and that refers to in prayer, emes v'yatziv. Yeah. And then Yehuda refers to the Amidah, the Shemona Esrei. So, uh, oh my gosh, I slept well. Maybe I slept too much. Okay. Excuse me. All right. So Yoda means to acknowledge, and the ultimate acknowledgement in prayer comes in the Amidah, where we stand before Hashem, speaking directly to God. That's the highest form of bittul, of self-effacement, standing before the king. And he's very eager to hear from you. So this is um, similar to the idea there are three. So we have three different types of um, of service. This is also analogous or similar to there's the crown of Torah, there's the crown of Kohuna, of priesthood, and there's the crown of of of, of kingship, and they are the service of Torah, the crown of Torah. King priesthood is the crown of Avodah, of divine service, of prayer, and the crown of royalty is a crown of acts of loving kindness, because that's ultimately what royalty is about, is taking care of the people. So those are all um, functions and things that you do, different, you know, again, Torah, Avodah, divine service, prayer, and acts of loving kindness. Then the highest crown, though, is the crown of a good name, Keser Shem Tov, crown of a good name, because that's who you are, not what you do. So that's more inherent to you, and that's the name of Yehuda. Oh, really? Now, the so to play that idea further, that that name Yehuda which means to acknowledge. It's to acknowledge the deep, profound. No, no. זה עשרה בטבת. עשרה בטבת. תכסה. זה עשרה בטבת היום. Yeah. So the names Reuven, Shimon, and Levi, and their function, as we just explained, Torah, um, divine service, and acts of loving kindness are all functions of things that you do. Yehuda is what you are. So Yehuda means acknowledgement. And it's got a yud in front of it. Haida'a, and a yud in front of it makes it constant acknowledgement. Now, what does it mean, constant acknowledgement? It means that the soul is constantly bound up and acknowledging and connected to God. The only reason why you need the three brothers before that is in order to reveal that truth. But that truth is there because it's whether it's being actualized, being realized, whether it's been thought, spoken, and acted upon, it's there. It is your name. It is your crown. It is your Keser Shem Tov, your crown of a good name, because that's your name and you can't change it. And what's interesting here, it doesn't say in the Mimer. Here it doesn't say in the Mimer, but the name Yehuda is the name of Yehudi, which means Jew. It's the name of every single Jew. We're named, the word Jew means Yehudi, which comes from Yehuda, being that the 10 lost tribes, what was left was the Levites tribe, Levi, and part of Binyamin. And the mainstay was, Yehuda. So we became Yehudim. So the deeper meaning of that is because the Jew is the embodiment of that divine soul that is bound up with God. That's its name. And you need the three brothers that come before that in order to reveal that truth. And that truth is a truth, right? In other words, you don't create your acknowledgement of God. It's there. The question is if you reveal it, whether it becomes internalized in a part of you, in the sense that you have an awareness, you live with it, but it's living with you independent of anything that person does. Therefore, we're always having faith with God. Question is, we just don't realize it. All right, I'm gonna end right now. I need some greater strength. B'etz Hashem. And what happens for me on a fast day it gets easier. And we'll see you soon. It's longer davening. There's Torah reading and there's also slichas. So Chumash and Rashi would be probably closer to 9 o'clock.